It's Bot of a God again, and this time I am having a battle with Lauta rocks. So he leads out with his fur, and I lead with my bronze on, and then I drop my camera just because I'm an idiot. That's how it goes. But what you missed is he tricked a choice scarf onto me, but I knew that was coming. That's a common furret thing to do. So I gyro ball. Should have earthquake thinking about the choice scarf, but I don't care. He predicted a switch, which means the focus punch did not work out right. So he withdraws and goes in with scissor. I gyro ball again, but that does absolutely nothing. So then I go in with my sand slash, and he U-turns out. And oh my god, that did way more than it was supposed to. Like I said, this is an in-game Pokemon, takes a lot of damage from, because he doesn't have the defense EVs, and he's not IV bred or whatever. So I Stone Edge this Delibird. I've never seen a Delibird before, so I had no clue what to expect. I don't look up Smoggin while I'm battling, because I just like to see what I can figure out for myself. So this thing's substituting, so I missed the Stone Edge, sorry. So I decided to switch. Then I see that Focus Punch. I'm like, oh god, I just switched into a Cloyster. Then Focus Punch misses. I'm so sorry for that, because that sucks. So then I use Rock Blast, which can 2-hit KO the Delibird, because Cloyster is amazing. And he's a cock block, obviously. So he goes in with the Salamence, and after the Intimidate, I wasn't sure if I could kill it, but I felt pretty confident. So he outrages, I take it fairly nicely, and then I Icicle Spear. Just watch it go down slowly. I'm nervous. I'm like, alright, will I hit this? Will I kill this thing in 5? But luckily enough, I do, thanks to Multi-Link, I think the ability's called, which means all these moves will hit the maximum amount of times. So you can't go wrong with that. He goes back in with the Furret. If I had exploded here, it would have changed the whole match, but instead I wanted to see how much Rock Blast could do, which turned out to not be enough. But if I had exploded, this Furret would have given me less crap later on, and would have probably ended the game completely different. But of course, I went with the Rock Blast, and my Cloyster's out, and this Furret's still on a rampage. So I go in with my Honchkrow. He predicts the Sucker Punch and goes into his Scissor. So I Drill Peck, and I'm surprised this thing was that slow, because Honchkrow was really slow. And after how much U-turn did to Sand Slash, I know Honchkrow has no opportunity of living this whatsoever. So you didn't get to witness the glory that is Capone, my pimp. But this Furret's still running around. And actually, he doesn't cause that much trouble later on. I just Sucker Punch it and kill it, because no one expects 2 Sucker Punchers. So I always run these 2 together, because no one ever sees it. So I use Sleep Powder on Registeel, but in the long run, I really should have used it on the Scissor, because I couldn't after that because of Sleep Claws. So I Swords Dance up, doesn't matter, because he will just, I Sucker Punch, it does not do enough. And then he Bullet Punches, which will knock out my Victory Bell. So it was not a victory this time, not a Victory Bell. So I go in with my Venomoth, just because Venomoth's amazing. I'm doing damage calculations right here. I'm like, alright, I can live this if he gets minimum damage. He gets minimum freaking damage. I was just relieved right there. So my Venomoth is free to sweep until that Registeel comes back out. But at this point I'm thinking I'll just kill this Registeel. What could this guy possibly have that Sand Slash and Bronzong won't be able to take out? But that was another stupid move, and after Registeel got his rocks up, there was just no hope for him coming back in. And I don't know why he decided a Thunder Wave. That was completely unnecessary. He could have ended this turn earlier, probably just for the leftovers recovery he would have got, but I don't know, I wouldn't have Thunder Wave there. So I go with my Sand Slash. He switches into the thing I wanted to see the very least, a Slowbro. The one Pokemon that is able to counter Sand Slash and Bronzong at this moment. So I think about it, I just go into my Bronzong, knowing that if I explode, then hopefully the explosion will kill it. He Calm Minds up on the switch, and so I'm just hoping he doesn't go back into Registeel, but it would probably have been better for me. because I explode the Slowbro. It comes close to killing it, but not enough. And then he just gets the slack off. So there's absolutely no way my Sandslash could ever kill the Slowbro. So the game goes to him. Good game, Lauta. Check out PokeWiFiDojo.webs.com. It's a great site, lots of battles, cool stuff. You can battle me there. And one last thing, Pokemon of the game is narration stopped. Well, what I was saying before the narration cut out was that the Pokemon of the game would be Cockblock My Cloyster, and go to PokeWiFiDojo.webs.com for trading, battling. It's a great site. And I already said that, so yep, it was a good game. I already said that too, so see you later.